First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Number 11.
It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Jose Ramirez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a flare out toward right center. Forsythe backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a liner. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So stepping in, Justin Turner.
He'll
lead things off.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. And now is Yasiel Puig. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Grounded to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Corey Seager. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. On a line to shortstop. The underhanded flip. Digging in, Jock Peterson. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. Sliding stop by Kipnis. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping in, Carlos Santana. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Number 41.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
On the move is Peterson. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now. Now in the box, Jason Kipnis. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. In there at the letters. 1-2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now. 2 away.
Batting sixth.
Here's Michael Brantley. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. A quick out number 1. Now batting, Belanger. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming their direction.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. Here's Adrian now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Guyer. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Brandon
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Center fielder Austin Jackson.
Lifted in the air to center field. Peterson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Danny Salazar. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Turner is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in now, Clayton Kershaw. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Clayton Kershaw.
Hit back toward the mound. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Geyer. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. A base hit in his first trip. To third. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. Striding in once again, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Brantley to put it away. Now here comes the runner from third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Ready for another chance, Jose Ramirez. He's all for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Kershaw now on 1-1. Hit to short. Scooped up. Forsythe. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play. Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder.
Pitch on the way.
Peterson.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Geyer moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So striding forward now, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Belanger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded to the right, taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 41.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Puig shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brantley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ready now, Brandon Geyer. He got called out on. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. From the stretch. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Lined into left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Striding in, Austin
Now
Jackson.
batting,
He flew
center
out in his
fielder,
last at-bat.
Austin Jackson.
First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And there's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Striding into the box, Danny Salazar. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. At the plate, Logan Forsythe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. So striding in. Clayton Kershaw, as he's got a chance to tie this. Andrew Toles will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Line hard toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Into the box, Justin Turner. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on that hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Hyunjin Ryu is out from the bullpen.
Dodgers, number
Jose Ramirez.
Hyunjin Ryu.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses, ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Forsythe has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. In now is Yasiel Puig. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Puig is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more that...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jackson looks up. Gone! Here's Jock Peterson now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-1. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. And Jackson will look this one in to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Carlos Santana.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High pop up. Ryu just to the right of the mound. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. A hit in 2 tries so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Line hard, but foul.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Ready for another chance? Brandon Geyer, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired.
It's time.
Ready once again. Belanger.
Left fielder, number 59.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up. Here comes the 1-0. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Line to the right side. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Now in the box, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to first. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher, number 99.
Digging in, Hyunjin Ryu. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Now the double steal is on here. Ramirez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now a triple play as he couldn't get back to. Striding into the box, Austin Jackson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Jackson.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Danny Salazar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Yan Gomes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the Ryu now on 2-1. 3-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And now this is bobbled out in center. Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Adam Liberatore takes the mound to try to get out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Liberatore.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gonzalez has room in foul territory. Oh, he brought it back. Edwin Encarnacion now. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hard hit to first. Gonzalez has got it, and he is out on the tag. Cody Allen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
37, Cody Allen.
Heading out toward shallow right. Geyer is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Geyer moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter number 5,
standing in, Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a ball 1-0. Allen's ready. 1-0 on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it. Encarnacion. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter. Carlos Santana. Kenley Jansen.
41. Carlos Santana.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Way out in front.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Ready with another 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Second baseman number 20.
And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Hits this one hard the other way. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Here's Michael Brantley, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this is fouled at the plate. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
The right fielder,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Geyer. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he takes ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Tyler Naquin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Coming to the plate now, Austin Jackson, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Lonnie Chisenhall will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He'll come in here at 263, 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Sinker, 3-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. On the ground, and this is off the second base. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring.
The pitcher number 37.
Stepping up now, Cody Allen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Mejia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 73.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run, 9 driven in. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him the ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything.
Belanger is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. It was mostly